welcome to our telehealth medicine information video. I'm Garvin and this video is on Hydroxyzine Tablets. So what are Hydroxyzine Tablets used for? They're used for relieving itching associated with acute and chronic nettle rash or hives or urticaria and atopic or contact eczema, and also for anxiety in adults. How does Hydroxyzine work? Hydroxyzine tablets contain the active ingredient hydroxyzine, which is a type of a medicine called a sedating antihistamine. Histamine is a substance produced by the body as part of an allergic reaction. It causes an increase in blood flow to the area of the allergy and release of other chemicals that add to the allergic response. All this results in the symptoms of allergic reactions. Histamine is responsible for causing the itching associated with the nettle type rash and with allergic eczema. Hydroxyzine blocks histamine receptors and so stops these actions of histamine. Hydroxyzine enters the brain in significant quantities and can cause drowsiness. So the antihistamine action and the fact that it causes drowsiness make hydroxyzine useful for relieving itching associated with nettle rash and allergic eczema. It may be especially helpful for itching that is worse at night. So this is often the case in children who notice itching less during the day when they are out and about and active, but are bothered by it at night time when they are still and have nothing else to focus on. So hydroxyzine is also sometimes used in short-term treatment of anxiety in adults. It produces a calming effect in anxious, tense adults because it causes drowsiness and may suppress activity in certain regions of the central nervous system. So how do you take hydroxyzine? So the dose of hydroxyzine or Hydroxyzine prescribed and how often to take the medicine depends on the age of the person taking it, the condition being treated, and how well it responds. It is important to follow the instructions given by your doctor, and these will be printed on the dispensing label that the pharmacist has put on the packet of medicine. So Hydroxyzine tablets should be taken with a drink of water. They can be taken either with or without food. The medicine should be taken for as short a time as possible. Do not exceed the dose prescribed by your doctor. And some key points about Hydroxyzine. The medicine may cause drowsiness, and if affected, do not drive or operate machinery. Don't drink alcohol while taking this medicine either. If you are due to have any skin prick or patch tests to diagnose allergies, you should stop taking your antihistamines a week before this test. This is because antihistamines can prevent or lessen the skin reactions that indicate an allergy, and so can make the test results unreliable. Hydroxyzine should be used with caution in children, in elderly people, in people with decreased liver function. So this medicine should be avoided in people with severe liver disease or liver failure. Also used with caution in people with decreased kidney function and people who are having dialysis for kidney failure, people with conditions that cause difficulty passing urine or urine retention, so for example enlarged prostate gland or blockage of the drainage of the urine out of the bladder or bladder neck obstruction. Also used with caution with people with an obstruction or decreased activity in the gut, people with raised pressure in the eyeball or glaucoma, people with convulsive disorders such as epilepsy. Also used with caution for people with a condition called myasthenia gravis, which involves abnormal muscle weakness, and people with an overactive thyroid gland or hyperthyroidism, people with breathing problems such as emphysema or bronchitis, people with a family history of sudden death at an early age due to heart problems and dementia. Hydroxyzine should not be used in children under 6 months of age during pregnancy or breastfeeding, hereditary blood disorders called porphyrias, and people with heart disease or an irregular heartbeat or an arrhythmia, people with an abnormal heart rhythm seen on a heart monitor trace such as an ECG as a prolonged QT interval, and people taking medicines that can cause this problem. Also not to be used in people with a very slow heartbeat or bradycardia. Pregnancy and breastfeeding, so Atrax to be taken or cannot be taken in pregnancy and breastfeeding. The safety of Atrax for use during pregnancy has not been established. It should not be used during pregnancy as it could be harmful to a developing baby. Consult your doctor for further advice if this issue relates to you. It is expected that this medicine will pass into breast milk, as it could potentially be harmful to a nursing infant. You should not take this medicine if you're breastfeeding. So the main side effects of Atarax, so drowsiness, headache, dry mouth, feeling weak, tired, or generally unwell, dizziness, constipation, nausea and vomiting, difficulty sleeping or insomnia. For more information about other risks or side effects associated with this medicine, you can read the patient information leaflet provided or talk to your doctor or pharmacist for more. So how can Atarax affect other medicines you might be taking? There may be an increased risk of drowsiness if this medicine is taken with any of the following medicines such as alcohol, antipsychotic medicines such as chlorpromazine, haloperidol, barbiturates such as phenobarbital, the benzodiazepines such as diazepam, muscle relaxants such as baclofen, and other sedating antihistamines such as chlorphenamine, and sleeping tablets such as Zumofane, the strong opioid painkillers such as morphine, and tricyclic antidepressants such as amitriptyline. This medicine may oppose the effect of histamine used to treat leukemia and is not recommended for people having this treatment. And this medicine may oppose the effect of beta-histine or SERC used to treat Meniere's disease, and cimetidine may increase the level of hydroxyzine in the blood and could increase the risk of its side effects. So that brings this video to an end. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below or contact us through our website mytelehealth.info or call to Lynch's Pharmacy, Douglas, Cork, or ring 021 436 6923 to find out more. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy and stay informed.